Welcome back to FM Storey. We're rapidly approaching the end of season 7 of the South American Glory Hunt Save, our first season in Colombia with Junior. We ended the last episode by lifting the Copa Colombia trophy. In this episode, we've got the end of the Clausura league. We have 2 games left in the league phase. We've made it into the semi-final stage. So we've got 6 games in the semi-final stage, and then hopefully 2-legged final to come up as well. Can we secure the Clausura? It'll go a long way towards securing the league title in Colombia. As we said, because there's 2 league champions in a year in Colombia, there's no overall champion as far as we can see. We've decided that we need to win both the Apertura and the Clausura. So if we go and secure the Clausura in this episode, it'll mean we go into next season just needing to secure the Apertura to finish everything in Colombia. But without further ado, let's get into the action. So we are midway through the semi-final phase. And as you can see from that table, things have not gone particularly well. Since the end of the last episode, we ended the Clausura with a 4-2 defeat against Once Caldas and a 3-0 victory over Tolima. Both of those games, we played a fully rotated team to rest players that had played in the final of the Copa Colombia. And then we brought everyone back for the first game of the semi-final. We got hammered 5-3. By Deportivo Pasto. Zarate missed yet another penalty. We then lost 3-1 at home against Independiente Medellin. But we got back on the winning trail with a 3-2 victory over America to Cali. And now we've got 3 games left. We probably need to win all 3 to have a chance of making it into the final. We probably need Independiente Medellin to lose every game they've got left. And that, I think, is probably where we're going to fall a victim to things. We do have Independiente Medellin next. We've got everyone available. We've had some injury and suspension issues through the first 3 games, but everyone's available for this game, and hopefully we can get another victory and give ourselves a chance of making the final. So we've gone with the same team that played the last game, the one we won, which means we've got Santiago Diaz playing in the attacking midfield role. We've got Julio playing off the left with Flores through the middle. And hopefully we can get something from this game. Right, a corner for us to the back post. It's headed clear and they're going to break on us here and we're going to be in a bit of bother, I think. Hurtado, Pedrano. This is just a shambles. Now a corner for them. We've got a head on it, but they've got the ball on the edge of the box. Crossed in again, we've got a head on that one as well. And it's out for another corner. This one again into the near post, we've got a head on it, and it's gone back out. Luckily, they've miscontrolled it, and we can hopefully clear some space in front of our box now. Like Colorado with the throw. Alate down the line, but we've just given the ball away to them and we're inviting them basically to attack us here. And now Pedrano into the box, cuts inside. Thankfully, that comes crashing back off the post. And we've got a free kick so that we can have a bit of breathing space. Another corner for them. Another one we've got a head on, but it's gone straight back to them. 3 man on the edge of the box. And luckily he couldn't hit the target. We are very, very much riding our luck here. And there we are. Half-time 0-0. We are, I think, lucky to be in this game still. the number of chances they've had. They've only hit the target once, and we've barely seen a highlight for us. Right, we've made 3 changes at halftime. We've brought on Guzman, Alanzinho, and Cantillo to see if they can produce anything to get us into this game. But we're starting the second half highlights the way most of the first half were, with them on the attack. They're into the box, and we're 1-0 down immediately as the second half's begun, and we are in a seriously bad position here. I mean, if we do lose this game, we are out and not going to qualify for the final. Ball to the back post. We've got a head on it. We've managed to half clear it, but it's just going to come back at us. We are having a nightmare out there. And I think we can probably kiss goodbye to any chance of making the final. Right, a free kick for us. Cantillo lifts it towards the box. Colorado gets it. Gallard has a shot. It comes out to Cantillo. He goes down the left. Gets across into the back post. It's headed up. Gallard turns. Back to Guzman. Cross into the box. Headed clear as far as Herrera. Colorado now. And we've given the ball away. And now we're in. And there we go. 3-0. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's our season over now. What actually might be the bigger problem going forward is we're losing a lot of our promising players who, because of the contract situation at the club, are leaving for nothing. The likes of Alarte, who's definitely going. We are probably going to be look a very different team next season. And I don't know that we're going to be anywhere near as good as we have been, which is a pretty big concern. I mean, this is just one-way traffic at this stage. It is literally attack v defence, and they are just walking through our players. I mean, it's just chance after chance for them. I mean, luckily they've wasted quite a lot, because they could easily be 6 or 7-0 up at this stage. The big concern for next season as well, going back to, as well as the players leaving, there's no money really to do anything in the transfer market either, unless we get a sizable amount at the end of the season from the board. But I can't see that from looking at what the bank balance and everything is. Alanzinho now bringing the ball clear. Cantillo out to Guzman, into the box, onto his left foot. And I think that about sums up the semi-final phase. 3-0 defeat, season over, and back to the drawing board. And there we are, the end of the season. We ended up finishing bottom of our Clausura group. We picked up a draw against Deportivo Pasto, a 3-3 draw, and then we just did not perform at all on the last day of the season, losing 2-0 at home against America de Cali. So overall, I mean, a bit of a disappointing end to both the Apertura and the Clausura. Independiente Medellin were the villains in both semi-final phases, although we did get revenge over them by winning the Copa Colombia and picking up that trophy. Going into the break, we have 500,000 in the transfer budget, but not much wiggle room in the wage budget. We are losing, unfortunately, Olarte and Palacios, who've been big players for us. We are also losing Hernandez, Belalcazar, and Cano, who haven't played as much, but Olarte in particular, average rating of 7.15, 15 goals and 16 assists. I mean, Palacios has been mostly a sub, but he's even coming with 11 goals. They're going to be a big miss next season. And to be honest, there's a chance we're maybe not even at junior come next season. We were looking at the job security. There was, in fact, Atletico Nacional job is available. And they have a lot of money to spend in the transfer budget. So there's a very good chance that we try and move to Atletico Nacional ahead of season 8. In terms of other things, obviously we need to go back to Brazil at some point to win the Brazilian Cup. Argentina we've dealt with, and Peru, I think it's a bit too early to jump down to Peru. So we'll either be staying at junior, or we may get that Atletico Nacional job with the money that we can spend to try and secure the Colombian League title in season 8. But as we said, we've managed to add a trophy to the cabinet. We've added the Copa Colombia. And overall, I mean, we've won a trophy, so we can't complain too much. Now, the focus for next season is, whether we're with Junior or whether we're with Atletico Nacional, is to win that Apertura and the Clausura, get that Colombian League title knocked off so that we can move on again. And there we go, the end of season 7. Join us next time to find out where we begin season 8. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.